Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hang on. Door's open. Right. Diet Coke, no coffee. I had a carvery this afternoon. And I think I better start watching what I eat, because that was nice. 3 carveries I had. 3. Yeah. Got once for a full plate. Then go back to refill your veg and your gravy and your sauce and your Yorkshire puddings, and then naturally you go back again to a third helping. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, it's not too bad. It's looking finished. Well, not finished, it's a long way off, but yeah, looking better now. I've got the RSW front wheel on. I've managed to sorry guys, back on the chopper video. This is now part 8, I think it is, of a chopper video. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, part 8, because part 7 was weeks ago. But yeah, it's looking alright. What have I done? Well, firstly, I found in a field on my work when I go out, in the sticks. I don't think people know what I do for a living, but I go out in the sticks and that sort of thing. And I found in the field, in a trailer, a Raleigh RSW bicycle, complete apart from the seat. It had with it about 6 or 7 R nuts. I thought 2 of the R nuts, which are in this bag here, I'll show you a picture of them in a minute. I thought 2 of the R nuts would fit on the front wheel of the RSW because it's Raleigh RSW. They don't. I did find 2 nuts on the floor in the garage that fitted on the front wheel. I've used the brake calipers from the grifter. I've still got the brake calipers for the chopper. I'm going to take the bits off that, like the housing, not the housing, but the brake blocks, no, not brake blocks, all the little nuts and bolts and the bits in the ferrules, I think you call it, where you house the cables. I'm going to transfer them over and build the brakes up. They both need new cables, to be fair. They're getting both cables fitted, and I need to source a gear cable, a chain, the back tube and tyre is from the Grifter XL, which you've seen. That's the Survivor tube. Christ knows how it survived, I do not know. Survivor tube, Survivor tyre. All the parts have been recycled. A bell from the RSW. Is that the most charming sound you've ever heard? The light, which is knackered, but that needs tightening up. I'll leave that on. It doesn't affix or anything because the wires snaps, so I'm not going to go down the route of getting that rewired. Leave it on for a bit of fun, yeah. Well, I might leave it off, I don't know yet. But yeah, let's stay around it. Yeah guys, so there you are. So we got the RSW front wheel, which you've seen. That is looking so nice on that bike. So nice. The mud guard's obviously on. That's nice and shiny. I've got to get the tyre on. I was going to reuse the tyre, but it's so badly cracked and misshaped. It's not really fit for reuse on this bike. You've got the front brake stays from the Grifter, they're staying on. This has got the John Bull brake blocks. John Bull made tyres, didn't they, back in the 70s. So that's the brake caliper. I'm reusing the parts from the chopper. So for example, up here, look. So that's the brakes from the chopper originally, but you can see they're in such a mess. Such a state. I'm going to be taking off these bits here that house the cable. they're coming off, and any bits I can reuse from the old brakes are going on the brakes from the grifter, in theory. That's the rear brake stay. The other one is in this little box of bits. In there I've got the bolts still to go on. You got the seat clamp, you got some nuts and some washers, don't know where they went. Seat bolt clamp, cotter pin nuts are going on. Yeah, still a fair few bits to do, but I took these off, the grips off, gave them a little clean up. The bars have come up okay. Some elements of these bars are still pretty rusty, as you can see there. Still pretty sharp, but the seat, I've fitted new bearings as well. So I was going to go down the route of taking out the forks. I got this out so far, but it wouldn't come out anymore. But there's enough space to fit new bearings in the forks. It's a DIY job. I don't think I've done it correctly. Like I say, I'm no expert at this. It's just make it up as you go along. But to get the elements right, this is about learning. This bike is going to be a rider. It's going to get ridden. It's going to go back to where it belonged. No, sorry, back to where it belonged. Loved. And I love this bike. I really do. This was a purchase. I purchased a gear console because that was completely old one, which was snapped from here onwards. It's got 1, 2, 3 window. I've got to put that thing back on, like the orange sticker there. Anyone want to know how to get these off? They're sods. Put some WD-40 in there, and then just a bit of perseverance and turn it, and that one comes off. Then you can release this, then you can lift that over, then you can get access to the gear mechanism underneath. So anyone want to know how to do that? That's how you do it. Yeah, looking nice, looking nice, looking nice. The seat is still ripped, as you know. I'm going to glue that for the time being, make a little repair, glue that. At least it's not flapping about. Glue it and just tidy it up. Tidy it up. The seat's pretty alright, really. That dent will come out in time. A little indentation, obviously, where something has sat over a period of time. Something has sat in like a pole. That's gonna come out in its own time. Like I say, the back wheel, the back tyre is from the grifter, along with the back tyre. Sorry, the back wheel. I need to put a spoke protector on here, but the prices of spoke protectors have gone through the roof. 30, 25, 30 quid. Too much money. However, this is the original back wheel. Those of you who didn't see the reveal of this bike wouldn't have known, wouldn't have seen this, but it's sat for 30 years, at a guess, in a shed, a barn, that sort of building, and it sat and it just rotted from the ground upwards, completely disintegrated. However, my thoughts are, I'm going to reuse this chain spoke protector. To get this out, you've got to get 2 small screwdrivers behind, obviously clean up all this, get all this muck off. Get all this muck off. Get 2 small screwdrivers, pop them in there, and I think that then lifts out a lot of WD-40, a lot of swearing, and a lot of cut fingers, and that will pop out. Then I take this out, straighten it up in the vise, do the best I can to straighten it up, and use it as a survivor, because this bike is never going to be immaculate. It's not getting resprayed. It's not going down the lines of full refurbishment. It's getting saved. It's getting saved with the parts it's got, and reuse other bits. So yeah, really pleased with that. Anyway, I'll show you through the R nuts. Hang on, something's fallen over here. That's just fallen over. Hang on, guys. Yeah. So the R nuts from the RSW will go on the other chopper I've got, which is there. That chopper there hasn't got any R nuts at all. So I've got a nice couple of R nuts for the front wheel of the ultraviolet there. I love R nuts. I don't know why. I just do. We've got another R nut there. That came from somewhere. Don't know. Yeah, nice little selection of Survivor R nuts. Nice bits there. So guys, yeah, that's still a bit loose. That seat will never get fixed unless I change the seat post and get a new seat. But yeah, overall, I'm really pleased how this bike is looking. I'm looking forward to getting out on it and giving it a little ride. I really am. It's just showing it's showing some sort of personality. I think that's what a bike should have, personality. Like I say, once I get that spoke protector off, then it'll look complete. That tyre is Survivor. Not tyre, the tube is Survivor tube. That still holds there. So when I do sell this bike, whenever it is, I'd include any bits from the bike when I got it. I'd include that with the bike when I sell it. Yeah, short video today. Yeah, short video today. And yeah, I'm really quite pleased with it. I really am. This little nut here is loose, that is tightening up. That's going to bug me, that is. I keep falling down. I might get a ever-ready front light in there. Carbon, so talking of front lights, no, talking of something else, I'll mention that in a minute, but yeah, talking of the front lights, car boot tomorrow, down at the local, and sort of car boot where you can probably find an ever-ready front light for about £2. So yeah, I'll film a bit of that as well. I'll film a bit of that and see what I can pick up and might include it. Some bits sold on eBay this weekend. The bicycle frame, the mag burner frame, has gone. Sold. Along with the headset. Do you remember I was telling you about the headset for the burner? That's gone. What's left on that but the mag burner I've got? I've got the seat, I've got the tyres, and I've got the brakes. That's it. Brakes are up there. I'll keep them for a minute because I'm not really sure what to do with them. Speaking of BMXs, I should have mentioned this at the beginning. I brought another project. I won it today in auction. Cheap, very cheap. A Skyway tribute BMX. Those of you like Skyways, this one you got to watch. Anyway, guys, Skyway tribute coming next weekend. Another video on this in a week with my tyre and brake setup. I'll order a chain, get a tyre ordered up, and yeah, happy days. Remember to, if you want to leave a like or comment, let's get some comments in. Anyone who's not commented yet, leave a comment. Hit the like button, it means a lot. You know, I get like 300 views per video, but only like 5 or 6 likes. Come on, guys, hit the like button. Yeah, this is free content. Like I say, I'm no bike mechanic, and it's just a bit of fun. I don't take this YouTube channel over seriously. I enjoy fixing these things and adding value, or flipping, or dealing. That's my blood. That's in my blood to do that. But I want to get some feedback from you guys as well. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one later in the week. Thank you.